So we've got everything there. Whiskey is close to my heart, gin is close to my heart, beer is close to my heart, oysters, langoustine, crab, salmon, seafood is amazing. Very clean and very safe.
非常欢迎大家来到我们英国进博会的食品饮料馆，跟我一起喝威士忌酒，吃海鲜。
Whole world is struggling with COVID-19, but here we are in Shanghai, and actually I was at the opening of a British financial services firm that's invested $55 billion in China, in Meituan, in Alibaba, in Neo, in WeChat. You know, actually, there's only one economy in the world that won't, one major economy in the world that won't go into technical recession this year, and that will be China. That makes my job as Trade Commissioner for China, as opposed to the Trade Commissioner for Africa or Latin America or Europe, really easy, because the Chinese economy is booming and consumers are buying. One of the things that I really want to do and focus on is bringing out a lot of the SMEs, the small and medium-sized enterprises from the UK, many of whom have never exported out to China before, and find ways to bring them out into the China market. There's a long way, so we need to find ways to support them, ways for us to support them, ways for Chinese partners to support them, to build platforms that allow them to come here and sell some of their fantastic produce to Chinese consumers. Chinese consumers, 250 to 300 million middle class, the biggest middle class in the world now, a fantastic market. I think there's also areas where I look at and I say, look, these are areas that China really cares about, and we, the UK, have something amazing to offer. So if you look at, for example, the announcement made yesterday by President Xi Jinping at the UN General Assembly on climate change, where he said China will hit net zero, carbon neutrality before 2060, and that China will peak its carbon emissions before 2030. It's an enormous announcement, and there's a lot that China will need to do to green its economy and its power supplies, and the UK is the world leader in decoupling economy, not decoupling in the other sense, but decoupling the economy from emissions. Agri-tech. China needs more sustainable food to feed its population. We've got brilliant agri-tech, ways of farming that will be more sustainable and produce better results. Education. China really wants to upskill its vocational education, but also to bring more creativity into its K-12 curriculum. The UK is fantastic at doing that kind of stuff. Financial services, you've got elderly population, you need insurance expertise and pension expertise, you need better wealth management, better fund management. Those are all things the UK is world leading on. So those are the areas where I think we can really work together. And so we're very proud and happy and welcoming of them coming. The first is they bring money. I mean, very basically, it's a big market for us. It's £4 billion in education exports. Second area, which I think is very interesting, is that the Chinese students that are coming over are bringing ideas from this amazing country and this amazing economy. So whether they are going to Central St. Martin's to study art and design and are bringing over an Asian aesthetic, an Asian kind of artistic and creative and cultural values and merging them with European, or whether it's people that are coming over who have grown up in this digital native country of WeChat and Meituan and Mobile, and are bringing those ideas over and how the UK and China can work together in those areas, consumer tech, etc. Absolutely fantastic. But also for me really important is, right at the moment, more perhaps than ever, I think it's really important that we strengthen people-to-people links, that people understand each other more and more, that cultures understand each other, that we humanise, not demonise each other. And I think those Chinese students are wonderful ambassadors for China in the UK. 2018, we were a country of honour, and our showcase in 2018 was about the best of UK innovation, and it was wonderful. £2 billion worth of deals, many big companies. This year, I think hitting 2 billion will be quite hard, because many of these are small and medium-sized enterprises. So they're coming to China for the first time. And so they will probably be signing, I would imagine, smaller deals for the first time coming out into China. But that is great. I don't care about that. What Brexit actually meant was that the UK wanted to build stronger links with the rest of the world outside of Europe. We want an ambitious trade and investment relationship with China as part of our vision of a British economy that trades with the whole of the world after Brexit. And I hope every one of those British companies that comes out here meets a Chinese partner and sells something here in China. And that, for me, will be the measure of success. This year, we are trying to do and focus in on what I was saying a bit earlier, many of the small and medium-sized enterprises, and many of them, not all of them, in the food and drink. So we're in the food and drink area. We've got a huge pavilion, 300 square metres. We've got 120 British brands on site, on the pavilion, and we've got about 250 with a digital presence who we are trying to do digital matching in advance of CIIE. So that's what we're aiming for, and it's food and drink from across the UK, from Northern Ireland, from Scotland, from the Midlands, from the North, all types of different food, alcohol, gin, whiskey, beer, seafood, tea, meat, I mean everything that you could possibly want. So what we hope is that people will be able to come and taste, quite literally taste, all around Britain. And I will be at the bar for 5 days, from morning till night, and I hope people will come and see me every day, and I will buy them a drink. So it will be lovely.